I stash in the goods and I robbing some more. Magic make boy disappear.
We have arrived and we're gonna be taking rides between those two lines. Move there. Move. I don't even know what to expect really. I'm just documenting the journey, I guess. Making the moolah. Yeah man. This one's looking thick. You're smelling the beef in the car. Yeah, it's probably like 10 minutes into walking. It's you could try. I'm enjoying the walking. It's allowing me to introspect and think on what's to come. It was a really nice walk, honestly. I think farming is something that everybody should try to engage in some way, some form of passion actually. Because you can either make your own food or make enough, feed yourself and have surplus to sell to other folks in your community or even across the country. But cocoa farming, honestly, is something that I've thought about. Is just not really something that I could do right now. I mean, I can't do it, but I'm just observing for now. Look at this. Corn. Yes. But I'm excited to see what the farm holds for the future of St. Lucia and how they could, I guess, help build that cocoa industry in St. Lucia. That's really nice. Cool stuff.
So essentially what we want to do here today is to observe their practices. This is a farm where they do a lot of good stuff: regenerative agriculture, sustainable, resilient, climate, just the entire panorama of climate smart and sustainable agriculture. So if you want to learn all about it, especially these students who run off and pick some mangoes, they just finished with me the sustainable and resilience course.
Okay.
Good. So essentially I want them to see that.
Okay.
But also the climate smart students will be doing that next year, the year ones. So it is very timely and very fitting now. Okay. So Brent, I'll just pass on to you because if you give me, I'll talk the whole day.
Okay, no problem. So good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Even though I'm from Dominica, welcome to Salty Bus St. Lucia.
Yes, sir.
The community work that we've been doing here is part of what we call a rural enterprise development program. So over the last 8 years, we've been actively working with individuals, with farmers, small business owners, with community groups, with youth, with women, to develop enterprises that they can scale and grow for the purpose of creating jobs, as well as creating new opportunities to earn income. Now, the way we've been going about it in the agricultural field is through an application of knowledge. So we take different concepts, different principles, and we integrate them into the business model so that we both emphasize the type of agriculture that we want to see at a policy and a macro development level, but that makes sense for individuals and for small businesses to actually pursue. So in the case here, in Saltibus, on this farm, Montezuma Family Farm, we developed what we call the Rural Bioeconomy Project, which is this project that's broadcasted on the shirt here. Now, for the climate smart students, the students who did CSA and resilience work, you would know that a key element of sustainability, the conversation on sustainability, is understanding how to do that balancing act between economic pursuits and working with nature so that it's not compromised and that we negate future opportunities for growth, for business development, and for our well-being. The fact of the matter is that there are some really, really good options that make good business sense for working with nature. I mean, in this project in the community, we wanted to emphasize that in the approach we took. In the consultations and evaluating what made sense, we zeroed in on cocoa because it's a traditional cocoa cocoa community, there are a lot of persons who know how to grow cocoa very well, and cocoa is a high value commodity. So we set about developing the systems around that. What we did is to develop about three quarters, so we're about 75% into it, developing a regenerative model for cocoa. The idea behind a regenerative model is that we extract and utilize resources from the natural environment, but we also contribute it back into the business model. That's the basic system. So we try to make sure that we don't have wastes or things that we produce or generate in the business that are harmful or that cannot be reused in some meaningful way in the environment or in our setting, which is the farm. So to tell you more specifically about the operations, I will have Mr. Monrock do that. Mr. Monrock is the technical coordinator of the Beausoleil Sustainable Agriculture Business Group. This is his farm that we're on, affectionately known as Gato by everybody. So he will walk you through the different elements of the business model, the regenerative model that we designed, and then he can also give you an overview of the lay of the land, where the different commodities of economic interest are situated, and also to tell us a lot more about cocoa, because that is his area of specialization. Okay? But what I want to emphasize from this is to spark your curiosity and to spark your interest in understanding what it is that is available around you. So before I call Mr. Monroe, can anybody tell me what this is that I have in my hand?
I think from the breadfruit.
Huh?
Breadfruit, I came from the breadfruit.
From the breadfruit, right?
There are people that eat that, you know.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, so this is the male inflorescence from the breadfruit, right? It's edible.
Yes.
Okay. Does
Never
anybody know
taste it,
any other thing about this? No. Let me share something with you. In Hawaii, the native people of Hawaii for centuries have been taking this dried out inflorescence and burning it to repel mosquitoes.
Wow.
It works very, very well, better than citronella at repelling mosquitoes. So please, everything around you, everything in your natural environment, there's a history, there are cultural uses, there's economic potential in them. What we want to really emphasize when we talk about bioeconomy and making climate smart agricultural systems, sustainable systems work, is understanding how best to utilize the things around us to create benefits to human beings and to our economic pursuits, right? Without compromising the natural environment. So stay curious, ask questions. There are lots of things of economic value right around you that you don't know about. Okay?
And when we were children, we used to take matchsticks
And burn it, right?
No, you make it, that's your toy.
That's your toy. That's your toy.
So there's a lot you can do with the things around you. A lot. We're just scratching the surface of what we've done so far.
They don't know that.
Yeah? But I mean, when it smells, it might smell something else, but I smell money, right? But let me invite Mr. Monrock.
Before you come in,
Steven, go ahead.
let me just let us do some introductions.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll go like this.
Sure.
All right. Okay. So I just say most of us are students. So I'm Stephen Roman, lecturer at Agri. You.
I'm Kendall, student of the SALCC. General Agriculture.
Sky, General Agriculture.
Sky.
Okay.
Zanya, General Agriculture.
General Agriculture.
Kamali, General Agriculture.
Aquila, Climate Smart Agriculture. Climate Smart Agriculture. Shade, Climate Smart Agriculture.
Nala, Climate Smart Agriculture.
Chris from Algonquin College.
I'm Kaveen from Dalhousie. My degree is in plant science.
I'm Alyssa, Biological Sciences. Janine, just finished the agribusiness program at SAFA.
Michelangelo, Climate Smart Agriculture.
Guys, Alphonse, Climate Smart Agriculture. Climate Smart Agriculture.
Ziana, lecturer. You?
A little one.
Alex, office staff.
Oh, we missed one.
I miss you. We don't know.
Didn't want to go to school today.
I like you.
Miss Annette.
Amanda Williams, Climate Smart Agriculture.
The two fellows at the back.
Oh, they went
Oh, they went already.
Johnny, Climate Smart Agriculture.
Desiree, Climate Smart Agriculture.
Cleveland, Climate Smart Agriculture.
And Brent, everybody.
Monrock, the farmer.
The farmer.
Keyshawn, General Agriculture.
Climate Smart Agriculture.
Very good. Keyshawn, General Agriculture. Tyrick, Joseph.
Grace Ann, General Agriculture. Chelsea, General Agri.
Speak up, let them hear you.
Hermione, Climate Smart Agriculture.
And Joanne from General Agriculture.
And
Leo, General Agriculture.
okay, great. So, Mr. Monroe, you're the boss. Tell us.
You are the boss.
I said that Mr. Monrock, I'm called but Monrock, the farmer. Yeah.
Are you Richard?
Good morning, my name
Morning.
is Sam.
Yes, sir.
And you just walked here?
I just walked in.
Yeah, man.
You made it. That's good.
He was nobody. Yeah. So, my students, I'm going to lead the way. I'm going to show you where we started before I show you the boom, you know. We started from scratch. So, can you follow me? Sure. Then I can show you exactly where we started.
Boss lie. Boss lie.